So welcome. I've been asked to do a video about how to actually migrate USB devices from a system using VMware. So what I mean by that is when you have a USB device, whether it be a flash drive, a USB wireless card, or whatever the case may be, the USBs can only be accessed by one device, whether it be the physical machine or a virtual machine. So a physical machine, I'm going to start calling it my host. All of my VMs are going to be guests. So I have a Windows 10 physical machine. I have a Windows 10 guest. And I'm also going to go ahead and turn on a Kali Linux guest. So in reality, I have three operating systems. Host Windows 10 with VMware installed, and from that host machine I have two guest VMs, one being Windows 10, one being Kali Linux. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plug in a flash drive. Alright, so I'm plugging in a USB flash drive. First thing that pops up is, where do I want to connect it? Do I want to connect it to my host or to a virtual machine? And if I select virtual machine, then I can select which machine. So for now, I'm going to just select my host. That means that my USB drive is not found in my virtual machines. It's not in my Windows 10 machine. It's not in my Kali machine. It's on my physical machine. So this is my physical machine. And just to make sure, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to create a test file. Test. So what I'm going to do is, up here is I can right click on any of my virtual machines, removable devices, and I can go here and I can say what devices and where are they connected. My USB drive happens to be an unknown manufacturer. It was a free flash drive I got from a vendor, so not a big deal. I'm going to connect. Notice it will say disconnect from host. Give it a second. It then attaches to this machine. I can see my test file. However, if I go in to my File Explorer on my hosts, it's no longer on my hosts. The virtual machine has direct access to it. If I want to connect it to my Linux machine, same thing, right click on it, go to removable devices, and I want to connect. Disconnect from Windows 10. So if you do get you cannot connect it because it's already located somewhere else, that type of message, what you can do is go to wherever it's hosted, and you can disconnect, and you kick it back to the physical host. That way, if we go back to our physical hosts, we can see that it's there. Go back to our Kali, go back to removable devices, and you can now connect it to our Kali machine. Give it a second, and it pops up. That is how you can navigate different USB devices, whether it be a USB flash drive, whether it be a USB wireless adapter. You can access it either through one machine, either the host machine or your VMs. So I was asked specifically to do a walkthrough on our wireless. So I just connected a 802.11n wireless adapter. I'm going to connect it to my host. It's connected to my host. If I want to connect it to my Kali machine, removable devices, find it in your list, connect it to the host. Give it a second, and it will pull into your Kali machine. So we can verify by opening up our terminal, and I believe the command is iwconfig. And we can actually see that we have our wireless adapter. We can also now click on our network adapter, and we can see wireless networks. I still have a wired connection, and I can see the wireless providers in my area. So again, that's how we can navigate between our host machines and our guest machines with different USB devices. If you have any questions, reach out.